Welcome to another video, Walk on the Wild Side, and I am here in Blackpool, a very sunny Blackpool. I'm just here in Stanley Park. The weather lately is really nice. We had a really bad Saturday where it just tipped it down all day long, but it's all changed now and it's not looking too bad for the next week. And the first thing I want to say is that the fireworks, remember we had the World Fireworks Championships in India, were the first competitors, and going back a couple of weeks or so now, it was a disaster, wasn't it? Because we had a firework display of a different kind up in the sky. It was called off because of the lightning storm. You might have seen the live stream. I'll put a link to that at the end of this. But anyway, I just want to say that that has now been rescheduled. You know, I come to Stanley Park for a bit of peace and quiet, and there's someone over there with a noisy leaf blower or something like that. Well, never mind. They're doing a good job here in Blackpool. But yeah, they've been rescheduled. India are now going to be performing this Friday, the 26th. And there's another display on Saturday. So the 26th and the 27th, we're going to have the fireworks here in Blackpool. I'll put a link in the description so you can find out exactly the information, but it looks like they're going to go ahead because the weather is looking pretty good. So why are you coming to Blackpool to see the World Fireworks Championships this weekend? We've got a double bill, Friday and Saturday. So this is a bit of a public information film, this one, about the fireworks. You know, my dream job when I was growing up was being a groundsman somewhere like this at Stanley Park. What a great job to have. It's a job for life as well, isn't it? But anyway, we'll head into the Italian garden and I want to tell you about something else as well. Now, I probably will do a dedicated video about this, but apparently I'm up for an award, yes. Now, there's a charity called the Firework Kids Foundation, and they do these awards every year for businesses, local businesses, entrepreneurs. And I'm up in one of the categories for content creation. So I've been nominated for an award, yeah. And I didn't even know about it. No one told me about it. I've not had an email. As far as I know, no one has messaged me. I only heard about it through word of mouth. So I'm up for an award for the Content Creator of the Year 2025 in Blackpool, the Firework Kids Foundation. I'm going to put a link to it in the description. So get voting, because now that I'm in it, I'm not one for awards. I don't think I deserve anything. But because I'm in it, I might as well try and win it, mightn't I? So link in the description, get voting for me. Check out these flower beds at Stanley Park. It won't be too long before the flowers going off. We're getting into late September now. You know, whenever I do videos of Stanley Park, as we look towards the Parks Cafe up there, 1936 I believe that was built, designed by J.C. Robinson. I never really seem to get that many views, funny enough, for my Stanley Park videos. I tend to get more views on the videos that, you know, where I go around some of the more, well, the less salubrious parts of Blackpool. I'm just going to see if I can get away from that noisy leaf blower. It's a Stihl BR 700, a really good leaf blower, that, by the way. Yeah, a backpack leaf blower. I've had a bit of stick as well over the years, you know, for showing some of the... In fact, I've just been speaking to someone over there, and he said that I promote Blackpool. Well, I do promote it in my own way, I suppose, yeah. My own little way. I do show all sides, and that was the point from the start, really. From the very first video of Blackpool, proper video, 2020, the main streets of Blackpool, was to show both sides. You know, the not so nice side and the nice side. And I have had a little bit of stick at times, and I think it's a bit unfair, really. But I think most people tend to know what I'm about. And I'm just going to head down here towards the lake. Just look at this now. This has got to be the jewel of Black. Forget the tower, forget the piers. Stanley Park, look at this. Just look at that view now over the lake. Wow. can hear the birds singing as well. You know, I think that I am Blackpool Council's guilty pleasure. Oh, I know they're watching. They're watching. And it's probably because I show some parts of Blackpool which I think that they would probably rather I didn't. But I think that the most important thing really is to show all sides. But if you watch enough of my channel, you'll know that probably 9 out of 10, probably more than that actually, I show the positive side. I show the sunsets. I show the wildlife that we've got here at Stanley Park. I show the starlings. I also show some of the wild weather like we had on that live stream just through the week. But Blackpool does have a massive appeal, and some people might think it's a little bit brash. You might want to try coming down here to Stanley Park. Stanley Park has absolutely everything that you would want in a park. Everything. Sports, entertainment, wildlife. It's got that cafe. You can get on a boat on the lake. What more could you want? You get quite a lot of birds sitting on this fence here in the lake, and we've got 2 cormorants there, and you sometimes see them drying the wings, holding the wings out. So we've got cormorants, we've got all sorts of wildlife in Blackpool. We just don't have all that much green space, do we really? We need more trees in Blackpool. That's what I try to promote. We need more trees in Blackpool. So there you go, that was my video. It was mainly just to let you know that the fireworks have been rescheduled for Friday and Saturday upcoming. Link will be in the description if you want to find out a bit more. I'm just coming back now to the Parks Cafe there. There's people sat outside. Nice day in Blackpool. Get yourself up here. Anyway, I'm going to leave it there now. Don't forget to vote for me in the awards, because now that I'm in it, I want to win it. I'll put a link in the description for that. Anyway, I'll leave it there now. If you like the video, hit the like button and also hit subscribe and tick the bell for notifications of new videos, and I'll see you again on the next one.